Unit 64 got a positive face match on your screen. Engage suspect to arrest.
Copy dispatch. Code 3, suspect is on the run. Engaging pursuit and requesting immediate backup.
Backup is on your location, assisting pursuit. Roadblocks is set. You have a clear route on outbound.
That's one hell of an intro, right? Anyhow, which country do you think has the coolest cop cars? I have actually made a list of it, and all I can say is that being a police officer in these countries can actually be a petrol head's dream job. I know it might sound very awkward, but you guys have to watch the video till the end to realize it. Some of these cars are completely insane, and you're not gonna outrun them in a stolen hot hatch, while the others are downright weird. Let's get into the video. It's true that Lamborghini loves to be more flamboyant with their cars, and that's why they gave a Huracan to the Pope. But that's not the only thing Lambo has given away. It has also given a Huracan to the Italian police, or Polizia, if you speak Italian. Apart from the normal patrol duties, it has also once delivered a human kidney for an emergency transplant. The police drove over 300 miles all the way from a place called Padua to a hospital in Rome in just 2 hours. I mean, that journey normally takes 6 hours if you travel by a normal car at normal speed, which means during that emergency run, the police officer actually drove the car at an average speed of 225 kilometers an hour or 140 miles an hour, and that's simply incredible. It's not that only Italian cops deserve fast cars. Have a look at this Nissan Gtr for the Japanese police. Yes, the Japanese cops actually have a Nissan Gtr pursuit car. Thinking of Tokyo Drift, I think they know better. So keep an eye on your speed, else they will find you and they will catch you. But this isn't the only supercar of the Japanese police. Have a look at this. The Lexus executive gave an LC 500 to the police department. He said he wants to help reduce accidents, and I literally have no idea how this is gonna work it out. When this car goes out in public, people are gonna slow down, take photos with their mobile phones, and ultimately they're gonna take their eyes off the road and hands off the wheel. That doesn't sound safe anyway, right? However, the police cars in Great Britain are either BMW, Ford or Skoda, but one lucky bloke in Isle of Man gets to go to his work in a BAC Mono. I mean, that thing basically is a Formula 3 racing cars with headlights and indicators. It goes from 0 to 100 in just 2.8 seconds, and that might seem to be a bit too much for a cop car, but here's the thing. Most roads in Isle of Man does not have speed limits, and you cannot catch a thief unless you are in something like this. But the problem is that this car has only one seat, so if you arrest someone, how will you take him or her to the police station? You call an Uber? Maybe. Surprisingly, the police also has an aerial atom, and the truth is these cars are used to promote bike safety, probably because these are the only cars on sale that requires you to wear a helmet. Crazy logic though. If that sounds crazy, how about this? This is a Caparo T1 built for the London police. It's basically a Formula 1 racing car with headlights on it, but it was never used by the police, probably because it cannot go over the speed bumps. Okay, that's genuinely crazy. Moving on to Deutschland, the German police actually had a chance to use a 530 horsepower Audi Rs4 R Wagon that was modified by ABT. The whole point of this project build was to promote legal tuning of cars in Germany. I mean, the police promoted proper performance tuning of cars in this country, which was a part of, the Tune It Safe program. Wow. I mean, and yeah, I think I'm living in the wrong country here. Surprisingly, that Audi RS4 which we were talking about now wasn't the only car built for German police. They also had a chance to use the Brabus Rocket, a 730 horsepower modified version of the Mercedes CLS V12. which already has around 600 horsepower in its stock tuning state. Imagine being chased by that in the autobahn. You simply won't have a chance. And yes, this is also a part of the Tune It Safe campaign run by the German police. What a country. Next up, Honda Civic Type R. This car, even in its stock form, looks like it's from the movie Fast and the Furious, which means Civic Type R drivers get pulled down by the police a lot of times. Actually, there is one in Australia and it is used by the New South Wales Police Department, and also there is another in Malaysia which is used as a part of the King's personal police convoy. I don't know what sort of craziness is that. We all know that Italy is well known for supercars, but the Italian military police actually have a different taste. They use a Lotus Evora, which is a proper British supercar. I think it's probably because this one is smaller as compared to the other supercars, which makes it easy for the police to go around those really narrow streets of Italy. And finally, here comes the big picture. The United Arab Emirates is one of the richest places in the world, and it's pretty evident from the cars they use in the police department. How about a Lamborghini Aventador, or a Ferrari FF, or how about an Aston Martin 177, which is one of the rarest cars in the world, and yes, they also have a Bugatti Veyron. Sweet. So all these are part of the Dubai police super fleet. So here we go. The police just cruise around the city trying to photobomb in as many selfies as possible. How cool is that for a cop? Or how cool is that as a job? Alright, so this is the really super colossal big one. Just a few miles away from Dubai, the Abu Dhabi police has something very exclusive too. It's called the Lycan Hypersport. Listen, there are only 7 of them in the entire world, and one is here sitting in the police department. That's wickedly crazy, first of all. And actually, if I remember, one of them actually fell from a skyscraper in Abu Dhabi while trying to jump from one building to another. Is that a movie? Maybe. Okay, just kidding. So finally, this has to be one of the coolest looking bodywork, a carbon fiber shell and a turbocharged flat 6 engine from a Porsche. All right boxes ticked. It churns out around 780 horsepower and does 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 2.8 seconds. I'm just wondering, what will the thieves in these countries steal if everything is in the police station? If you like this video, give it a like, and if you loved watching this, subscribe to the channel for more such videos. In fact, from the YouTube analytics, it seems that more than 80% of you who are watching right now have not subscribed to the channel. So please do subscribe if you haven't yet. And as always, see you in the next one.